Hello and welcome back to the Just Can't Talk podcast, where I swear we are not NPR.
You're the one that sounds like NPR.
Shut the fuck up. I do not. NPR News.
NPR Radio.
Welcome back to NPR Radio now. Welcome back to the Just Can't Talk podcast. I don't know when this episode will come up because currently tomorrow is Monday. This will come out probably within the next Monday or so.
Mm-hmm.
But
just a break week,
just
I guess.
a break week. We scheduled our first 3 episodes, and then that's about it, all we did.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, today on this episode, we're here to talk about something a little different than our last 3 videos. We're going to be talking about music.
Yeah.
I know.
Music.
I know it's probably what people think we was just a movie podcast, but we're not. We're pretty much just a general media podcast.
Yeah, pretty much whatever the hell we feel like talking about
we
that
really,
week.
Yeah, we really just like movies, so that was kind of where it started. But they're like, let's add more stuff.
Yeah. So this week we're doing our favorite musicians, bands, and or solo artists.
Yeah. It's hot today.
It is.
It's really
like,
hot today.
I think it's only like 86, but it's really humid, so it makes it really muggy.
I wouldn't say it's humid. It's just more like
muggy.
It's kind of muggy, but that direct sun it sucks.
Oh yeah, it does.
I could feel it on my back when we were walking to 7-Eleven. A direct sun real sucks.
True.
But
I take it over the 110 degree weather we had before.
Yeah. Today we're gonna talk about our favorite musicians.
Mm-hmm.
I have a couple. I've got a lot actually. I know you had a hard time.
Yeah, I had a surprisingly hard time doing this because I kind of go between like with me choosing my favorite stuff.
Yeah.
Especially with music, I either am like I don't like enough stuff by like said artists to consider it my favorite, or I'll be like, I don't know. I wanted to try to add some level of variety of like the different genres of music I listen to, because
Right.
I listen to basically everything. I listen to a little bit of everything. I know a lot of people kind of say that, but I do. It just kind of like
country.
Well, yeah, like very, very, very tiny amounts of country. Like
I mean, yeah, that's right. I'll
Carrie Underwood or like Dolly Parton or something.
Shania Twain.
Yeah, Shania Twain.
I'll fuck with Shania Twain a lot.
Women.
She's my wife. She's my wife.
My wife.
My wife. Anyway, I feel like we can just like, just get this started.
Well, yeah, no, I just wanted to say though, like, I feel like a lot of the artists that I chose are kind of really similar genres, which doesn't necessarily reflect my listening taste all the time, but it's just artists. For me, with my list, I kind of just chose artists that I like, I feel like more than one full album of. If I can listen to multiple full albums by said artists, then I'll be like, all right, I can add them. Or, like, if they had a big enough impact on me, like, there's some artists on here that I don't listen to as religiously as I used to, but I still listen to them, and I still like them enough to where I'm like, yeah, I could consider that, like, a favorite artist.
Right.
And also, none of these are in any particular order.
Oh, no, neither are mine. I have, like, one that I'm like, yeah, I really like them a lot, and they're pretty much my favorite, but all of these are pretty much non-order.
Right.
But, yeah. Should I go first, or
Yeah, go
all
ahead
the
and start us
disclaimer?
off.
You want to just jump into it?
Yeah, just jump into
Let's
it.
just jump into it. Well, first of all, I'll bring up a band that is. I'll just start with like the one that I'm like, oh yeah, this is like I would say is my favorite, which is a band from Canada called Pup. I really like them.
Mm-hmm.
They're like my favorite band. They're just like they're like
Pop punk,
emo influenced, heavy emo influence.
right?
They're very sad, but they're like they're like, yo, I'm sad, but it's okay. And I like that because that's kind of the mood I get a lot with is like, yo, I'm sad, but you know what? That's okay.
I feel like there's like the sad pop punk and then there's like the fun pop punk.
Yeah, like there's like Pup, which is like the sad pop punk. Or it's like, Pup is like, I'm sad, but I'm gonna be angry about it.
Yeah.
And then there's Neck Deep where it's just like, I'm sad, but I don't care.
Yeah.
So like, no, yeah, Pup is really good. I only started listening to them like a couple years ago. They're like actually pretty recently. I found them through a video game, and that video game is I don't know if you guys heard of it, but it's called Dream Daddy the Daddy Dating Simulator. And there's a character in it where you go to a pop punk show and he brings you to a pop punk show and it's Pup, and they actually are just like, holy shit, is that, I don't remember the lead singer's name, but it's just like, holy shit, is that the guy from the Pup the band? Holy shit, you're the guy from Pup the band. Hello, I am the guy from Pup the band. And it's just like, okay. No, I love them. Their self-title's really good. Like their first, I think that was their first.
Yeah.
Yeah, their self-titled was really, really good. And then, what's their other album? Their other album, what's the fucking, not Morbid Stuff. Morbid Stuff is good, but it's, I wouldn't consider my favorite.
Is it like their newest one that you're thinking
No,
of?
Morbid Stuff is their newest one.
Okay.
I'm trying to remember here, I'll just look up Pup, band, albums. Oh god, the first thing that came up was Allegations.
Oh.
Well, that's not good.
Lovely.
Well, I'm gonna look at that later.
Yeah. I feel like this is also an appropriate time to kind of add a disclaimer.
Oh yeah.
There's gonna be artists on this list that do have allegations against them, or are not necessarily always good people. But
right.
You know, the music had still resonated with us in like pretty much every case here before those allegations were out, or anything like that. And we, you know, of course we believe any victims or anything like that.
Right,
like
of course.
we're not here to victim shame or victim blame or
Absolutely
anything like
not.
that. Like, absolutely support the victims. But these artists still resonated with us enough to where it like means something, I guess, to us, like,
Yeah.
with whatever the situation. But yeah, that's kind of just my little disclaimer there.
Just a little disclaimer.
We don't necessarily we do not support like the actions of the artists who may be doing things that they're not supposed to be, whatever that may be. But yeah, we're just simply talking about the music.
Yeah, that's but no, the album that I'm talking about is The Dream Is Over. It's one like long story about this guy going on tour and kind of pretty much throwing his life away for this tour for it to blow up in his face. Which is pretty much what the lead singer is what I read about. What the lead singer was worried about.
Yeah.
Was like him going off and like starting this band and him, you know, kind of falling and failing. And that's kind of what the album is about this artist's like trying to like get past that stigma of like being relevant and shit. So it's like it was just the like lead singer's worry, and at unlike the success of Pup, at the end of the album, he comes back home distraught that he wasn't able to finish like his tour go properly, and he comes back and his dog has died. Oh. And it's really sad.
Yeah, that sounds pretty fucking sad.
Really, really sad. And there's a great like music video story with it that actually stars Finn Wolfhard from Stranger Things.
Oh yeah. I think you showed me this.
It follows a story, but it's something completely different. It kind of has a similar vibe, but it's kind of got the same story, but not really.
Right.
But no, yeah, their recent album I liked. It's a little softer than The Dream Is Over, but I still really, really liked it.
Yeah.
I mean, not to name drop another YouTuber, but didn't Anthony Fantano like that one? I
I
think even like an 8 or a
think
7.
so. I honestly don't remember.
Right.
I think so. But
Yeah, it
his tastes are very varied.
I know. We still love him though.
Yeah.
No, no, I really like Pup. I don't know what else to say about them besides this. I like them, and they're like, they get me through a rough time. Oh, favorite song, right? There's a song, and I don't remember which album it's on. It's called, it's on their self-titled. And it's called Dark Days. And it's pretty much the exact same vibe that I pretty much vibe with a lot of the time. Is like, yo, if you heard that, I'm sorry. It's hot.
There's just a person driving by really loudly. I don't know if it picked up on the microphones, but if it did,
we
apologize.
Anyway, no, Dark Days is about pretty much the lead singer being like, oh, I've had some sucky parts in my life. I really have. But you know what? At least I'm not dead. It's like, I like that mentality. It's like, yeah, shit sucks right now and shit's gonna suck, but at least I'm okay.
Yeah.
And I love that mentality of like, you know what? I'm okay. Literally the lyric is like, it's like, it was like, man, this winter's been hard enough, but man, it hasn't been cold enough to freeze the blood beneath our spine, and at least we're still alive. And it's like, that is such a good lyric.
Yeah.
Because it's not just like I'm alive, but it's worded in such a way that it's worded really nicely, I guess.
Yeah.
I could say. Yeah, Pup's great. I don't really have much to say about them because I'm still relatively new to them. I've listened to a couple albums, and they don't have very many albums. They have like 3 albums.
Yeah, they're still relatively new as far as I know.
Yeah, but they're good. Give them a listen. Unless those allegations are bad, then that will be really bad, and then I'll look into that. All right, you want to go next if you've got one?
So yeah, I think I'm gonna kind of start with like an artist that I would say it's like, if I was like gonna tell people that this was one of my favorite bands, maybe not my absolute number one favorite, but like one of my all-time favorites, I would probably start with this one. And that's Arctic Monkeys.
Arctic Monkeys are so fucking good, dude.
Dude, yeah, Arctic Monkeys is amazing.
Dude, was Tranquility Base,
Hotel and Casino.
that album is so good. Like,
it's really like for Arctic Monkeys fans, I feel like it's pretty underrated. I feel like people didn't really like it.
Arctic Monkeys,
and I thought it was good.
Yeah,
it's not my favorite album by them, but like it's a fucking good album still.
I'm a normie, and I like AM.
You like AM?
I like AM. I like 505. That song hits.
That's not even on AM.
That's not?
That's on Favorite Worst Nightmare.
I thought AM was the one with the hotel.
No, that's Favorite Worst Nightmare.
Is it?
Yeah, AM has like the it's the black background with like the sound waves on it.
Oh, that's a good one though too.
Yeah, AM is like the normie choice.
Well,
it's still a great album. Don't get me wrong.
I like 505. I know that's a normie ass song, but like I really like that song. That song resonates me in a way that makes me uncomfortable that it does.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's your band. Why don't you talk about it?
No, like So I got shown this band like several years ago when I was probably like a sophomore in high school, and a friend of mine, we would just like talk about music sometimes, and we used to do this thing a lot where we would go like to the Multnomah Library.
Yeah.
And we would like go and rent CDs there and be like, this is a band I like, go home and listen to this.
That's cool.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Yeah, we used to do that like all the time, and we were just talking one time, and he was like talking about Arctic Monkeys, and I was like, oh, I've never heard of them, and he's like, what, you've never heard of Arctic Monkeys? And I was like, yeah, and then he gave me Favorite Worst Nightmare.
You've never heard of Pulp Fiction? Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, so he gave me Favorite Worst Nightmare to listen to, and I fell in love with it. I was like, this is such a fucking amazing album.
It is a good album.
So I was like, yeah, I fucking love this album, and I just like listen to their other music and stuff, and I'm like, damn, this band is so good, and it's such a good band to listen to when you're in kind of a variety of moods, because they have such a range of styles.
Yeah.
Like they have like somewhat heavier music. It's not like metal or anything, but like it's somewhat heavier music, and then they have like like light and soft music and like sad music and music when you're just like, yeah, I just want to like jam. So they have kind of a big variety of everything, which I really like. I really like, obviously, Favorite Worst Nightmare kind of has a big like soft spot for me because it was my first album from them.
Do I wanna know?
No, that's AM.
That's AM?
Yeah.
Fuck! That probably picked up really bad on the mic. I apologize.
Just like scream in everybody's ear.
You got under the red. Whoops. Sorry, good.
Yeah, favorite Worst Nightmare is a really, really good album, and that's one of my favorite ones. I also really like Suck It and See, which I know people are kind of mixed on.
Wait, I'm sorry. What's it called?
Suck It and See.
Suck It and See?
That's the name of the album.
Suck what? What's his name?
Alex.
Alex what?
Alex Turner.
Suck what, Alex Turner? Sorry, go on. I just was like, what?
Yeah, no, honestly, 505 is one of my favorite songs too. Like, it's such a fucking amazing song. Like, it's such a fucking amazing song.
That song makes me be like, man, I regret all of my romantic choices.
Dude, yeah, 505 is such a fucking amazing song. Like, it just goes
really
places.
is.
Every time I listen to it, I get, like, goosebumps. And I know it's kind of a normal answer.
Same. Bro,
It's
same.
such a good song. I really like, I like a lot of their, like, more melancholic stuff. So I like Love is a Laser Quest is kind of like that. And Pile Driver Waltz is really good. And there's other songs that I really like that are, like, more, like, I don't know. I just really like them.
Yeah, see,
I
like...
feel like I could go through, like, every song that I like, but we would be here for an hour, just me talking about
Do I want to
Arctic
know?
Monkeys. Do I Want to Know is a good song. It's not my favorite, but it's a good song.
It's like, I think the first one you showed me.
Probably. I know it's like, that's, like, the song that most people, like, if most, at least, I don't know about
They
now.
see the wave line.
Yeah, it's like, Do I Want to
Arctic
Know
Monkeys.
and Why'd You Hold Me When You're High are, like, the songs that, like, everybody knows.
Really?
Yeah.
I never even heard that song until we put it on our, like, it's like sleep wave playlist.
Yeah, no, it's those two songs are like the known Arctic Monkeys songs. At least that's what I remembered, but that may have changed since that time.
I mean, Arctic Monkeys had such a big influence on me. I named and got inspired by one of I want to be a writer.
Yeah.
Information for this. I named one of my albums. I named one of my stories pretty much after that. I called it Cell 505, and it's pretty much like the vibe is like based on that song.
Yeah.
And it's like one of my favorite stories I've ever written.
Yeah.
So that song had a really big influence on me.
Yeah. No. Yeah. I could literally sit here for an hour just talking about 505 by itself because it's such a good fucking song.
Agree.
But yeah, Arctic Monkeys is amazing, and every single one of their albums is really good in a different way.
Dude, but
and that's something I really
Tranquility
like.
Based Hotel and Casino is I love that album so much. Well, who described it when it came out? It was like a collection of Bond themes.
Yeah, it was so I don't remember who said that, but
that's such a good representation because that is exactly what it sounds like. Not like new Bond, but like old Bond, like 60s Bond.
Yeah.
That shit slaps, dude. That shit goes fucking hard.
Yeah, really.
This shit's good.
Yes.
Anyway, gushing over Arctic Monkeys.
Yeah, no, they're fucking great, honestly. Like, you really can't go wrong with whatever you listen to by them.
Yeah.
So yeah, Arctic Monkeys.
Yeah, they're good. For a very dramatic tonal shift, one of my favorite bands, as of recently, I don't know, I've been reconsidering a lot because some shit came up.
Oh no.
You know who this is. It's a duo. One's on bass and the other is on percussion. Ninja Sex Party.
Oh.
You thought I was gonna say 21 Pilots, huh? No, Ninja Sex Party. I love Ninja Sex Party. They're stupid.
Dan plays bass?
Yeah, Dan plays bass.
Oh, okay.
He's a bassist. Did you not know that?
No, I've heard one song by them.
fair.
Like,
Which
ever.
one?
Cool Patrol.
Well, that's fair. That was their hit.
Yeah, that's like the only song I've ever heard by them. And then I think you may have played like a cover once or twice that I've heard.
Dude, I played like the Take On Me cover like fucking 50 times, dude, in like one day. I love that shit. When that came out, oh my god.
Shit.
Huh?
You loathe that shit.
I loathed that shit. No. I love Ninja Sex Party mostly because when I was in summer school, I was having a really hard time, and they let us listen to like YouTube or like listen to music, and I was just looking for like YouTubers to watch and shit. And I came across this channel called Game Grumps. And my god, they changed my fucking life. They changed my goddamn humor, dude. They got me to think yelling is funny. Just yelling. You know who yells?
Dane Cook.
Dane Cook. And Dane Cook isn't fucking funny. And that's where I got most of my fucking humor is yelling.
No, Dane Cook is like all yelling and talking way too close into the microphone.
Yeah, you know what Aaron does? He yells and talks way too damn close to the microphone and makes like pee-pee poo-poo jokes, and it's like, that's not funny, but it's fucking hilarious. Anyway, Ninja Sex Party. I found Ninja Sex Party through Game Grumps because one of the guys from Game Grumps is the lead man for Ninja Sex Party. His name is Dan Avidan. And they're if you can't tell by the name, they're a parody band. They make a lot of songs about sex, intercourse, and one night stands, and they are fucking stupid. They are like this might be brief because like what can you say about Ninja Sex Party? They sing about like poop and penises and like butts and stuff
Sex.
and sex. And then they have their cover albums, which are just like
Pink Floyd. Sad.
They covered Wish You Were Here.
Yeah, it was just fucking depressing as shit.
It's so sad. And then no, I don't really know what to say. I love them. They're stupid. They're funky. They slap hard. I don't know. I'm just talking out of my butt right now.
I'm just here.
I mean, I built that up to be like, I'm gonna say 21 Pilots. I'm gonna say Ninja Sex Party. You want to go with your next pick?
Well, now I'm gonna talk about 21 Pilots.
Okay. Well, then I'm gonna take 21 Pilots off my list because.
All right. Well, we'll just talk about it at the same time. Then we'll talk about 21 Pilots for a few minutes.
All right.
I'll start it, I suppose. But yeah, I started listening to 21 Pilots like probably like 2013, 2014. So I've listened to them for a long time at this point, and I don't know, like when I first started listening to them, I was probably like 14. So it resonated with me a lot then, and it still does today, just probably in different ways, but I was really, really into them for a long time, probably like 2015, 2016, and like maybe parts of 2017. I was like really into 21 Pilots. I was like, yeah, this is my favorite band. I don't know if I would say they're my all-time favorite band today, because I don't listen to them as much as I used to, but I still do genuinely like their music, and it still resonates with me in a lot of ways, and a lot of their music still does, but I can see a lot more of the flaws now as an adult than I could as a teenager.
Right. Now, I can see what you're saying. I still love them a lot.
Yeah, they're still great. I still love them.
I'll still like drop everything to listen to like a new song they'll put out because I'm like,
oh yeah, no,
what is this?
Oh yeah, no, I still I follow them still to this day. Like when they put out new music and stuff like that, I'm like, all right, I gotta listen to this.
Yeah,
I gotta see what they're doing.
No, yeah, same.
I don't listen to them as much as I used to. I do notice that.
Yeah, I still listen to them like quite a lot because like I've been jamming out to their new album. I know a lot of people don't like it as much, but no, I really like the new album. Honestly, it's in a way that it resonates with me in a way of that like. You kind of hide your depression in a way where the other albums it's like, oh, depression is just like forefront,
right?
Which is pretty like all their albums are pretty much like that. And then this one drops, and people are like, what the fuck? It's so happy. Why the fuck is it so happy? And it's like, no, it's actually really sad if you really listen to the lyrics.
I think it's more, a lot of the songs I feel like lack more substance in this album.
Yeah, they made more, it's more of like a commercially
yeah, it's
friendly
like
album.
You could play that album front to back in like a Kohl's and nobody would notice the difference.
Yeah.
Which there's a few songs on the new album that I actually do listen to quite a bit that I'm like, oh, that's actually pretty like fun or good or whatever else.
Yeah.
But yeah, of like any of their albums, I find myself coming back to that one least, other than like a handful of songs.
No, right. Yeah, like Choker off that album is really good. I've been jamming out to Saturday.
Actually, same. Yeah, it's so fun and stupid.
I was like, man, I fucking hate this song when it came out.
Yeah.
And then I was like, this song's a fucking bop.
Yeah, dude.
I mean, at the end of that album, it really fucking just nosedives into like depression. Like with Redecorating was the last song.
Yeah.
And then the song before that is I don't remember what it's called.
Look it up.
Redecorate. I don't know.
I'm gonna look it up because I don't
remember. Those last two songs hit like a fucking freight train, dude. No Chances.
Oh yeah.
No Chances. Those two songs hit hard, especially coming off of like this album where it's like, yeah, this is fun, and then it just like nosedives into the abyss. It's like, yeah, which makes me interested because Tyler said that this album is just like a break album.
Yeah.
And the next album should be coming out within like a year or two, depending on how like COVID stuff goes.
Right.
And I'm really interested because he said this one is going to be like really dark. And I'm like, if it has the same vibes as No Chances and Redecorate, I'm all for it. I might be a little scared of it because he said it's going to be really dark, and I'm like, how could he be more darker than fucking Trench? Because Trench was pretty dark. If you really think about it.
It was. No, I think I know there's kind of a lot of theories about like the new album like fitting in with the lore and stuff like that, and that they made it like overly radio friendly and poppy and stuff like that, and like quote unquote bad on purpose because it's like, oh, they're being controlled by Dima or whatever.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna go too heavy into the 21 Pilots lore because we could do an entire episode based on that alone because there's so much.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, there's a lot of lore shit with that. Because they're like every album they've put out is a concept album.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I've heard that theory and I think it's interesting. I'm still just like I try to look at things within the lore, yes, but I also try to look at it as a standalone thing, and if it like holds up on its own or not. And like I said, the new album is not my favorite, other than there are a few songs on it that I will come back to. But there's some like really bad songs on that album too.
Yeah, like what?
Oh, what the fuck was that one? The one that's like really, really bad.
What?
I can't remember what
Bounce
it is.
Man?
Yeah, fucking Bounce Man.
Dude, yeah, no, that song's terrible.
That song is so bad.
Bounce, bounce, bounce back home to the house, man. No, it's not great. What would you say I forgot to do this with Ninja Sex Party, but what would you say your favorite song is from 21 Pilots?
My favorite
song and album, I guess.
Album, I feel like honestly, I feel like both of those are kind of hard for me to answer because I have like the golden trio to me for 21 Pilots. I feel like that's for everybody. It's like Vessel, Trench, and Blurryface. Yeah, that's like the golden trio of 21 Pilots. It's like okay, so I kind of came into starting to listen to 21 Pilots like right at the end of like the Vessel era, so I still kind of got some of that, but like I was really full-fledged involved with them during Blurryface, so Blurryface holds a special place for me. But I feel like Trench is probably objectively the best, but I listen to Vessel probably the most.
Right.
What about you? What's your kind of thing there?
For album right now, at least
I'm gonna have to look at the songs. So I
have to look at the songs.
Yeah, so I can be like, which one?
I'm probably. What'd you say? You said Trench? Or
I
you
said
Vessel. You said Vessel
Yeah, I
was your
think
favorite.
honestly, it changes kind of day to day.
That's fair. Honestly, I really like Vessel or not Vessel. Fucking Trench.
Yeah, Trench is amazing.
Trench is a great album.
That is objectively their best album.
Trench is a good ass album.
It is. I agree.
But as for favorite song, oh God, there's so many, dude.
I know.
We could say our favorites. We don't have to say pick one.
Yeah.
Well, one immediately comes to head was fucking one that would fucking change my goddamn life. Is fucking Jumpsuit. When that shit came out, oh my God, I fucking nearly creamed my jeans, dude. That shit went so hard. It's like, whoa. That fucking hard ass bass line came in, dude. That shit hurted. That shit hurted. Another one that's really been resonating with me a lot is honestly Joker has been resonating with me a lot. Because it's just like, I don't know, the lyrics, something about it just feels so nostalgic to me, and I don't know why. Joker is just such a good one.
Yeah.
Just that lyric, just like the chorus is just, it resonates with me. I don't know why. I don't know if that's concerning or not.
I don't know. I mean, I feel like it's better to relate to to relate to the music rather than be like, well, I'm just gonna be like depressed and be worse or whatever. It's like it gives you an outlet to focus on.
Yeah.
For me, I feel like, so for Vessel, it's kind of impossible for me to choose my favorite song. It's like choosing a favorite child.
Oh.
So it's kind of impossible for me on Vessel to choose like which song is my favorite. Blurry Face, I really like Hometown. I feel like that song is really underrated.
Every time I hear that song when it comes up on my Spotify, I think of you because you're like, that was my favorite song.
I wouldn't necessarily stand by that today as being my all-time favorite 21 Pilots song, but it is still up there, and I feel like literally nobody ever talks about that song, and I feel like it's such a good song.
It's a really good song.
And I mean, it's kind of, it's a hit, but I really like Heavy Dirty Soul.
Heavy Dirty Soul is a great song.
It's such a good song. And then on Trench, I really like Pet Cheetah.
Oh, I forgot about that song. That's another really good song.
Yeah, I fucking love Pet Cheetah. And Neon Gravestones.
I can't listen to that song unless I'm in like my fucking feels.
Yeah.
Because like that song will just immediately bring me down.
Yeah, really.
It's a good song. Don't get me wrong. It is a fantastic song. But fuck, does it bring you down?
Yeah, I agree.
One that really, that I really like, I wouldn't say it resonates with me. It's just I really like it. It's off the new album.
Yeah.
I really like Mulberry Street. Mm-hmm. It just like puts me in like a good mood. It gives me like, play like theater vibes.
Yeah.
Like they it'd be like an opening to like a play or something, or like. I want to say West Side Story, but that's complete opposite kind of vibe.
Yeah,
as that is. I really like that song. It's just like da 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 da. It's so like vibey and fun, and of course like fuck. There's so many. Shy Away, dude. Shy Away.
Yeah, I've been listening to Shy Away a lot.
Shy Away is so good.
That's probably like their objectively one of their better songs on the album. I wouldn't say best, but one of the better ones. It's the best out of the hits.
Yeah. Yeah, 21 Pilots.
Yeah.
That was a fat minute we talked about them.
Well, they were on both of our lists.
And they're really good.
And I feel like there's probably going to be a few more overlapping people that are on both of our lists.
Definitely is. I can see like
yeah, I think
possibly two.
Yeah, I feel like there's a few that's like, okay, yeah, it's probably going to be them.
So,
but do you want to pick it up next? Because I technically introduced 21 Pilots.
Yeah, I'll go next. I'll go with my former favorite band. You might know them. They're pretty old. They're pretty animated, if you might say.
Shut the fuck up.
It's the gorillas. The gorillas.
You mean gorillas?
What'd I say?
The gorillas.
Shut up! It's gorillas. Okay, fine. Gorillas.
There's no the in gorillas.
It's okay. Fine. Gorillas. No, gorillas are. I found them a couple years back when I was living in Seattle. I was introduced to them by a family member. Yeah, I can't believe I had never heard gorillas up until that point.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I had heard, like, Feel Good Inc. at some point in my life. I just don't remember.
Right.
But, no, I had a huge ass gorillas phase. And when I met you, gorillas were my favorite band.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, because I was like, oh, man, gorillas. And you're like, they're okay.
I mean, I think I like them more now than I did then because I had only known like a few songs, but I definitely like them more now.
No, yeah, they're good.
They're a good band.
Their comeback album. Oh, what was it? What was their comeback album? Oh fuck. It was like
fucking
Humans.
Yeah,
Humans was not good. Like I know a lot of people really really like it, but Humans was not good. Humans was very. There was too much.
Yeah.
There was too many features. Like it was so feature heavy, and I know that's what the gorillas do is that they're like, here's like a song, and then here's like quote unquote 2D singing, and then here's the feature.
Yeah.
But it was just like literally like all feature, and then here's 2D for a second. Mm-hmm. It's like, all right, I guess that's it. But then. And then they're the one after that just didn't have any features. And then it was just like, okay, now that's too less.
It's like, you gotta find the balance, guys. What are you doing, Damon?
And then they got perfection with their most recent album, The Song Machine. The Song Machine
I was like,
so fucking good.
I forgot that they put out something like recently, because the last thing that I remembered that they put out was the Now Now.
Yeah, the Now Now was not good. The Now Now was terrible. But no, what was it? The Song Machine is so good.
Yeah.
They had a really good marketing campaign for that because they were just like, here's an animated short along with the song.
Yeah.
And they released it like episodically.
Yeah.
Which I think was a smart ass idea.
Oh yeah.
And no, they have like the perfect amount of features on that, the perfect amount of like percentage between like 2D and the feature.
Mm-hmm.
No, I love the gorillas. I don't really like know how to like count their albums because they've had like so many just like, here's another best of album, remaster album. It's like,
I don't really count best of albums because I think that's kind of like, that's not really a real album. That's a best of album because that's just a compilation of songs from other albums.
Yeah, as far as I know, they've only had like, honestly, I think they've only had like
self-titled,
Demon Days,
Plastic Beach, The Fall.
Oh, don't count The Fall. The Fall is awful. I mean, it's not
Humans, the Now Now, Song Machine. I feel like I might be missing one, but I don't know.
There's like a lot. There's like the B-sides. There's like the greatest hits and like
I don't
Come Home
really
Leica and stuff like that. And it's like
whatever. Generally, when it comes to the albums rule, I tend to just count like full length albums.
No, yeah.
That's what I'm basing on.
I think like it for favorite album.
Mm-hmm.
No. I'm Plastic Beach.
Yeah.
Plastic Beach is the best album.
Mm-hmm.
Like obligatorily, it's the best album.
Yeah.
I know people are like, ooh, Demon Days. Name a song off of Demon Days.
Feel Good Inc.
Name another song off it off Demon Days.
I have to look.
No.
I don't listen to them like that. That's not fair.
Feel Good Inc. Dirty Harry.
Yeah.
Shit. Don't put me on the spot like this.
Yeah, you're
Clint Eastwood.
No, that's on the self-titled.
Fuck. I don't know. Shush. I swear I'm a fan.
I know about like 10 songs by them total, probably. So like, I'm not a good person to ask. Oh, name any song off of this album.
My favorite song from the Gorillaz is Up on Melancholy Hill.
Yeah.
That is a sad song.
Yeah.
But it is very good. It is a very, very good song. Either that or, I mean, Feel Good Inc. is like the normie choice because it's like the hit.
That or Clint Eastwood.
Clint Eastwood.
Those two were like the normie choices.
I could just go with any of them. No, my favorite song by them is M1A1.
Yeah.
It slap. It's not very long, like song wise, because the intro's like fucking like 2 minutes.
Right.
And this intro is just literally like a sample from Dawn of the Dead.
Yeah.
And they just take it, but then when the song kicks up, it fucking shreds, dude.
Yeah.
It fucking goes hard in your butt. It's so good. No, M1A1 is great.
I think for me, as somebody who doesn't really listen to Gorillaz too much, my favorite song by them is Rhinestone Eyes.
That's a good song too.
Yes, it is.
That song was supposed to have a music video, but then it got scrapped.
Why?
I think that was around the time Damon and Jamie, the guy who does the art, had that falling out. Man,
why does it like always when there's people and like one of the guys is named Jamie, they always have a falling out?
What other?
Mythbusters.
That's the only one.
Blur, I think.
That's the only two.
I don't know that many Jamies.
Jamie Heineman. Adam Savage. Noel Gallagher. I don't know. No, Rhinestone Eyes is a very good song.
Yeah.
No, but actually, a bunch of fans kickstarted a project where they actually remade, because they have the storyboards for the music video, but it was never made. And a bunch of fans actually made the music video for Rhinestone Eyes. It's so cool.
That is really cool.
And also another thing I really like about Gorillaz, I almost said the Gorillaz, about Gorillaz is that they got fucking lore.
Right.
They got a shit ton of lore. And it makes no damn sense.
Take a shot every time we have an artist on this list that has lore.
Let's see.
I have a few too.
Gorillaz, 21 Pilots. What was... I don't know. What's the name? Gorillaz? Oh yeah, they have lore. It's crazy. That shit goes places. It's like Murdoch's a Satanist. Tootie has like weird eye disease. Noodle is like ages rapidly, but also like stays the same age for like.
Isn't she like 14?
She like ages rapidly because when she first joined, she was like 13, 14, but now she's like 20.
Oh, okay. That doesn't seem very rapid.
No, yeah, they say she has rapid aging.
That's pretty normal.
No, it is.
I mean, if anything, that's like slower.
You know how old Murdoch is?
Isn't he like 70 or something?
Yeah, he's like 70. It's like, bro, you look like poop.
Me too.
And there's that meme for a while on TikTok where it was like, where the bloody hell have you been? Toilet? What the hell is the toilet? It's like, that's from Gorillaz. Anyway, no, their lore is crazy. I can't even get into it. It's so
we're not gonna go
bonkers.
too heavy into anybody's lore because we could be here a while.
I just think it's cool that they didn't have to do that, but they did it.
Right.
Yeah, Gorillaz, great. Give them a listen if you haven't. They're amazing. What you got?
Give me a second.
No, you're good.
I just had a monster and it's like
shit kicks
not
your
agreeing
ass.
with me.
No, that shit kicks your ass, dude.
Okay, well, go with solo artist. I am a 23-year-old bisexual female, so you know how to do it to him. Harry Styles.
Oh, never mind. Okay. I was gonna be like, oh, I know who. Wait, nope.
Who do you think I was gonna say?
Tyler the Creator.
Oh well.
No,
I'm white.
Dude, have you seen Tyler the Creator crowds? They're like all white dudes.
I'm not a dude. I said I'm a bisexual woman.
Oh, okay, never mind.
I'm not a man. I'm a woman.
That's right.
If I was like, oh yeah, I'm a 23-year-old bisexual white man, then yeah. Then
okay.
I'd be like Tyler.
Anyway, Harry Styles.
Yeah, Harry Styles. Harry Styles is really good. He only has 2 albums out, like solo albums.
He does?
Yeah, there's only 2.
Okay.
He has self-titled and Fine Line. So I feel like it's kind of.
Bruh named his album Harry Styles. Bro really just named it Harry Styles.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Anyway, go on.
No, yeah, I mean, I feel like there isn't a lot I can say about him because, like,
He hot.
yeah, he is hot.
He hot.
And
Oh, you put man in dress. Man in dress. Oh, fuck off.
I don't fucking care.
I know. I know.
I don't care. People are stupid.
No, Harry Styles.
I like feminine men.
Yeah. I like people.
Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of the same way. I like people as well. I probably would be considered pan by definition. I just tend to go with the bi label.
That's fair.
But I'm not gonna get too heavily into my sexuality because that's a whole tangent
Yep.
we don't need to go on.
Anyway, Harry Styles.
Harry Styles. Yeah, his music is really good. It's not like anything revolutionary because I feel like a lot of people like to act like he's like single-handedly like bringing this back or doing this or whatever else, and I don't think that's true. But I like his music. I like both of his albums. I think they're both really good. I can't really say I could pick like a favorite between the two. I probably listen to Fine Line a little bit more, but they're pretty equal to me. And
Wait, didn't he have Watermelon Sugar? Or is that a song?
that's a song.
Oh, well.
That's on Fine Line.
Sorry, continue. My bad. I'm a plebeian.
Yeah, no, my like Spotify for 2020, my top song was Adore You, and he was my top artist. So I do listen to him a lot.
He's a good artist.
Yeah, he is.
I remember when you showed me, you were like, dude, you gotta listen to this song, Sign of the Times. I was
Yeah.
like, ugh, that's the guy from One Direction. Ew. And then you showed me and I fucking cried. That song is so good.
Yeah.
Fucking Sign of the Times is so good. Like, literally, that song made me cry the first time I heard it. It's so good.
Yeah, no, it's such a good song.
Yeah, anyway, continue.
My favorite, it's hard to pick like a definitive favorite, so like my favorite on the self-titled is definitely Meet Me in the Hallway. That's such a good song.
Okay.
It's a good fucking song. And on Fine Line, that one's a little bit harder because it just kind of depends on my mood. Because I'll be like, oh yeah, I just want to listen to something like fun, and then I'll listen to like Watermelon Sugar or Adore You or whatever else, and then I'll be like, no, I feel like being sad, and then I'll listen to Fine Line.
Bro, same.
So I'm like, it honestly, I would probably say my favorite on Fine Line is Lights Up. That's a good song.
I have not heard that one.
Well,
I don't listen to Harry Styles that much. I'll listen to like Sign of the Times. That's it.
well, you should listen
I
to
know,
him
I
because
need
his
to. I
music
just,
is good.
Yeah, I know his music's good. I don't know where to start.
I mean, he only has 2 albums. It's not that daunting.
Oh, right. Okay. That made me look like an ass. Yeah, no. I just like.
It's not like it's like because no, I get it though. Like some
Fine Line
artists.
too. I listen to Fine Line too.
Yeah, it's a good song.
It's a good song.
Good soup.
Good soup. That's gonna be dated. No, when you showed me that like not music video. It's like a sync up.
Oh, with Call Me by Your Name.
Call Me by Your Name and Fine Line.
Yeah.
That shit's sad.
It is.
That shit's sad. That should
it's a good
That should have
video.
been how it's been.
Literally.
Instead of just silence.
Yeah.
In the credits.
Yeah.
It's like that's hit so much harder.
It does. Yeah.
Harry Styles is good.
That's pretty much what I got to say.
Ah,
Wanna
okay.
go with your next?
Yeah, I'll go with my next. Well, before I bring up this another one, I'll say that I am white, I'm pansexual, I'm gay, I'm trans femme, well, that doesn't really sync up. I like it, Tyler the Creator.
Oh, he's on my list too.
Well, I knew he was gonna be on your list.
Yeah, he is. He's still on my list.
I knew. Well, we're gonna have a fat minute talking about Tyler the Creator.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Tyler the Creator's great.
Yeah, he is. I love him.
Yeah, he's great. I love his music. His music is fucking dope as fuck. He started off, woof, ouch, my bones. But then he turned out to be like soft
gay
man.
Yeah.
Soft bi man. The world may never know.
Yeah.
It's okay.
It's
okay. Take your time.
He may just not want to be labeled, and that's
that's
fine.
fair. That's I get
totally
that.
fine.
I get that. Anyway, his music is amazing.
Yes, it is.
Flower Boy is amazing.
Yes.
But I think for me, Igor is, oh my God. Igor is, I love Igor, dude.
Yeah, it's a really good album.
It's like my favorite album. And that might be a controversial take because people are like, oh, but Flower Boy. And I'm like, yeah, Flower Boy is good. But I think Igor is more compelling.
Yeah.
In like its song, like how the songs are made.
I honestly could I could either say Flower Boy or Igor for my favorite, because honestly they're both kind of the same.
Right.
And the first time I listened to Igor, I didn't really care for it, but it kind of like grew on me over time, because the first time I was like, oh, it was okay, and then I just like I gave it another chance, and then I like have been listening to it a lot. And I'm
right.
Like, that's a really good album.
Yeah. The first time I listened to Igor, I followed Tyler's advice when he put it out. He said, turn everything off, put headphones in, lay down, and just listen to it. And I was like, all right, I'll do that. And I did that.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I cried. It's such a good album.
It really
is. The story is so good, even though I don't really fully understand it on who the characters are.
Right.
Because it's like, is Tyler Igor? Or is Igor his own character? Is Tyler with Igor? I don't know. White boys. I don't know. He likes white boys.
He does.
But no, it's a good album. Like all the songs are sampled. Also, there's a bunch of features on there that like I really like because he doesn't like advertise them, which I feel like you should, but like the way he does it, like it's just like they'll be just like, oh, I'm just listening to this song. Kanye is here. Why is Kanye here for like 2 seconds? Yeah, it's like, okay, hi Kanye, and it's like, cool.
All right,
awesome.
Kanye.
All right, Kanye. Donda. Oh, fuck, you almost knocked me drinks. No, yeah, Tyler the Creator's great. Igor is definitely my favorite album. But enough of sucking Igor's dick. Let's talk about Flower Boy, his most influential album.
Flower Boy, I feel like, was the big change for Tyler.
It really was.
Because before that was mostly like, you know, his like actual rap career. Which, don't get me wrong, I do like some of his music from like his rap career. Like Wolf is a good album.
Wolf is a good album.
There's like maybe like a song or two on like Goblin or Bastard, but for the most part it hasn't aged very well.
Nah.
But there's still some songs that I'm like, yeah, okay, this song. But mostly I tend to like more of the, I guess, real stuff from him rather than just like fucking murder and rape.
Yeah, nah, that's
because that was like his early career.
I'm one of the few people that actually likes Cherry Bomb.
Oh, I forgot about Cherry Bomb.
Yeah, I know a lot of people do. I'm one of the few people that actually likes Cherry Bomb. It's not great, and I will say it's heavily flawed. Its mixing is butthole.
Yeah, that's the thing for me. It's not that the songs are bad or anything. You can't fucking hear him because the mixing is absolute garbage.
Yes, it is.
Like, honestly, if he re-released it with better mixing, I feel like people would be like, all right.
Yeah, no, I really like Cherry Bomb. Cherry Bomb, I wouldn't say it's my favorite. I'd say I put a bunch like Wolf or something above it, but like I still genuinely like Cherry Bomb.
Yeah.
Like Def Camp is a fucking banger of a song.
I just
can't hear him.
I have a hard time listening to Cherry Bomb, so like I never really do, because it's just the mixing is so distracting that I just am like I can't really get past it. But yeah, I feel like Flower Boy, like that, like jump from like Wolf to Flower Boy was like, I know Cherry Bomb I think was in between those two, but I'm kind of like ignoring it for now, just kind of because I feel like a lot
of people did.
not because it's bad or anything like that, but I feel like there's like a story between like Wolf and Flower Boy versus like Cherry Bomb is kind of like, it was just kind of like a one-off outlier type of own thing.
It's about his school life.
Yeah, so I feel like the kind of jump between Wolf to Flower Boy really kind of showed his emotional maturity, and it made him more relatable as an artist, and it made his music a lot deeper and more meaningful. So then I feel like there's more to get out of it than like, oh, it's just like fun music or whatever.
Right.
Which, don't get me wrong, like there's some heavy stuff on Wolf, like Answer.
Oh my
That
god,
song is so sad.
I forgot that song is on that album.
It's so sad.
That's
That's such
a really
a sad,
sad
song. It's really good, but it's a sad song.
Yeah.
Like he still knew how to do stuff like that, but I feel like with Flower Boy is when he kind of finally found his footing with being like emotionally open with the world.
I agree, and I feel like that was the big turning point for his career, because after that he just put out like very emotionally open song like albums, and I feel like that was in his favor.
Yeah, I agree.
He's had so much success with these last 3 albums.
Yeah, the newest album I've only listened to like one time, so I don't have too heavy of an opinion on that. I feel like there, like with Igor, like I said, it took me a few tries of like listening to it before it really resonated with me. So it might be the same thing for the new album. It didn't sound bad or anything. I just like only listened to it the one time.
No, yeah, I like it. It's good. It's I've only listened to it also once, but yeah, for me, none of the songs really stuck out to me.
Yeah.
I like it though as like an art piece.
Yeah.
I'm a completely different artist, but like Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah.
Like To Pimp a Butterfly, amazing album, great album.
Yeah.
Can't listen to that all the time.
Oh,
That
yeah.
shit is just fucking. One of the songs is 13 minutes long.
It is, yeah.
And it's like, cool, great album, fantastic album, 10 out of 10. Can't listen to it all the time.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Which I feel like that is what Call Me If You Get Lost is like, for me, at least for now.
Right.
Is that
I feel very like, I can't say too much on it because I don't really have too much of an opinion. But yeah, like I said, I could go either for Flower Boy or I could go for Igor as a favorite album. Either one, it's kind of just depends on my mood that day.
Right.
What would you say your favorite song of his is?
My favorite song?
Yeah.
Oh, that's hard.
I mean, I what I've been kind of doing is picking like one or two on like albums per album.
Let's see. Igor's theme is iconic as shit. With the opening microwave noises.
Yeah, it's just like
no, Igor's theme is good. Fuck. I'm trying to think of songs that I really, really fuck with him. Forward is really good.
That's my favorite song on Flower Boy. Yeah, no question.
I was like, oh
and
yeah.
I also really like Rex Orange County, and he was really good on that song too.
He is. Talk about. I wouldn't say it's my favorite, but it's the most impactful song from the album.
Right.
Garden Shed.
Yeah.
My God.
Yeah, Garden Shed's a great
song.
Could
do a whole episode just on that song.
Literally,
like, there's so much to unpack. That's just like, what the fuck is he talking about?
Gay.
He's gay. Answer. Gay.
Yes.
Fuck. Yeah, probably. What'd I say?
We're just talking about Garden Shed.
Oh yeah, Garden Shed. But like fuck. I can't really pick a favorite song of his because they all are just like.
Yeah.
For me, they all kind of like. Not that they're all like meh, but they're all like even level good.
Yeah, I agree.
They're all evenly like good. I can't think of any that are just
I would say
above any other.
I really, really like Forward. That's one of the ones I listen to a lot. At least for Flower Boy. And with Igor, I really like Boy's a Gun. That's a good song. And I like New Magic Wand.
That's a good one too. Oh, I forgot Boy's a Gun. That's a really, really good song.
Yeah, that's a really good song.
I really like Death Camp, even though you can't hear a damn thing he's saying.
If the mixing was better, I feel like I would like it more. I just hate the mixing.
The background track on that song is really good.
Yeah,
it's just too loud. It's too loud.
Yeah, honestly, I feel like he should re-release it with a better mixing, and I think people
he should
would like it a lot better.
I really think he should too. Yeah. Tyler, the Creator.
Yeah.
I said that one, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'll pick it up next.
You go next. I'm curious to see who else you have, because like, really all I can think of, really, unless I'm like, oh yeah, that one.
Okay, I'll talk about another one that like we're talking about 21 Pilots. I feel like it's pretty similar to 21 Pilots. Panic at the Disco.
You put Panic on your list?
Why'd you say it like that?
Because I remember when we were talking, we were trying to think of bands, and like,
Yeah,
fiance was like, "I'll Panic," and then you're like, and I'm like, yeah, but
yeah, okay. I do kind of think that because okay, first of all, I feel like the reputation of the band as a whole has been really tarnished in the last like 2 years or so, 3 years. Pray for the Wicked is absolutely a terrible album with like 1 or 2 good songs on the whole thing.
Yeah.
Garbage album. And you know, Brendan is supposedly kind of like a shitty person. I don't know very much details about like the whole allegations or anything. So I'm not going to talk too heavily into that, but I was like sitting there thinking about it and I was like, bro, but Vices and Virtues is such a good fucking album.
Vices and Virtues is a good album.
And obviously, you know, Fever's great. You know, that's like the one that everybody really likes, and I feel like Pretty Odd is pretty underrated.
Pretty Odd is my favorite album.
I feel like Pretty Odd is pretty underrated.
Pretty Odd is my favorite album from Panic at the Disco. It's so good.
No, I feel like, I don't know, like, I want to say Vices is my favorite, but I also, like, Too Weird to Live, Too Rare to Die is probably
That's another really
favorite.
good album.
I really like Dallon's songwriting, Dallon Weeks, and I also like, I do really like, I don't know how, but They Found Me. I just haven't listened to them as much.
I have never listened to them once.
They're really good.
Are they?
Yes.
I keep getting them recommended in my YouTube.
You should listen to them. They are good.
All right.
It's like, yeah, take like the best parts of like mid Panic, and that's kind of what you get.
Okay.
But it's like still different. It's very like 80s.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's very like synthy. It's really good.
Okay.
I would recommend that.
Awesome.
Yeah, no, I was mostly not gonna put them on this list because I was like, oh, I don't know, I feel weird because like a whole thing with like Brendan and like their last album was really bad. Death of a Bachelor was alright. I feel like the songs are they're pretty okay. Like I mean, I think there's like maybe like a bad song or two on there. I haven't listened to it in a while. But I feel like the songs are like mostly just kind of fun songs rather than substantial songs like they did put out.
Yeah.
And that's kind of when it started being from like the first 2 albums Ryan Ross wrote the lyrics, and you know, it shows.
Tell.
Yeah, and then Vices and Too Weird, Dallon wrote the lyrics. And then Brendan started writing the lyrics on Death of a Bachelor, and it is
you can
big
really
difference.
Tell. It's like poetry. I make words on paper.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
Like
it's a big difference. Death of a Bachelor is still at least like kind of fun.
yeah.
So
it's got LA Devotee, and that's like that's like one of my favorite songs.
Yeah, it's a great song. There's a lot of good songs on that album, I feel like still, but it's still like it's definitely very different from other Panic songs that are before that or albums in general.
Can I bring up a controversial topic about Panic, honestly, that I've
Okay.
kind of realized?
Okay.
I don't hate Pray for the Wicked.
Okay.
I don't hate Pray for the Wicked.
Okay.
Because I was like, because you remember when it came out, I was like, this is ass.
I mean, that one song is still like really bad.
Roaring 20s?
Yeah.
No, Roaring 20s is like how it's put together is bad.
That's worse than Bounce Man.
Yeah. It's worse than that. No, that background track is really bad. It's so grating.
Yeah.
But no, I honestly have come to appreciate it recently because I really listen to the lyrics.
Yeah.
And you know what? The entire song is anti-record company.
Yeah.
Like, it is completely anti-record company.
Okay. But he also did the same thing in that album with like Hey Look Ma, I Made It, which is a better song.
Yeah. Like the whole story of the album is this guy being like, hey, look, I did this.
Yeah.
I made it famous. I had to, do a bunch of shitty things to do it.
Yeah.
But I did it. And by the end of the song, Dying in L.A.
Yeah.
By the end of the album is what I meant.
Yeah.
By the end of the album, in Dying in L.A., is the name of this. Literally, he's dying in L.A.
Yeah.
He's ODing.
Yeah.
That's how the album ends. It's totally anti-record company. It's so good. Like, that's such a good thing. It's,
right.
I mean, not great.
Yeah.
You could have done it in a better way.
Yeah.
But I'll say I appreciate.
Yeah.
The story and like the message behind it.
Mm-hmm.
Everything else, it's kind of butthole.
Yeah.
But everything else.
Yeah, I think there's like 2 songs on that album that I like.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty much it.
I like Hey Look Ma Made It.
Yeah.
I like what's the other one?
Say Amen.
Say Amen. I like King of the Clouds. I really, really like. Every time that fucking Swell brings up with his gang vocals at the beginning, I'm like, oh, that's good. But yeah, no, I've come to appreciate that album.
Right.
It still kind of sucks.
Yeah.
It's the worst of all their albums.
Not even a question.
But I appreciate the anti-record company message behind it, even though that album was heavily commercialized.
Right. Oh, yeah.
But I think that was the point.
Also, like, I kind of hate High Hopes.
No, that's fair.
Like, when it first came out, I was like, yeah, okay. And then, like, I was like, eh.
Because you're the other way around. Because you were like, oh, I hate Hey Look Ma Made It.
Yeah, no, I hated that song when it first came out. And then, like, it really grew on me. And I was like, okay, this is actually a good song.
And then it
and High Hopes is, like, the complete opposite. I was like, yeah, okay, this song's all right. And then I kind of was like, no.
It's too many Kohl's commercials.
It literally is. It's just, like, it's too, like, clean. If that makes sense.
It's like...
It's too saccharine.
Oh my god, I just thought of the other song that he did with fucking... Was it Taylor Swift?
Oh, yeah, Me.
I hate that song. That song is ass.
Yeah, it's also kind of too saccharine. It's really, really saccharine.
It's like too sweet. It's like when you suck on candy that's like way too damn sweet, and it's like... Ugh!
It's like when you eat like a cake that is already a really sweet cake, and then somebody put a shit ton of frosting on it that's really sweet, and they put like sprinkles and stuff on it. That
is Me by Taylor Swift featuring Brendan Urie.
Yes.
That is just too much. Too much of a good thing.
I agree. I 100% agree. No, I think... Yeah, Too Weird or Vices would be my favorite albums by them, 100%. And
Pretty Odd is just like...
Pretty Odd is a great album.
S tier for me.
But favorite song is really hard still.
Oh yeah, favorite song.
Fucking... I really like Far Too Young to Die. I feel like that's another one of those songs that's kind of underrated in the Panic fandom. I don't know how much that's left of it.
Dying. With like
very rapidly
stab wounds and gunshots.
But Far Too Young to Die I feel like is really underrated.
That's a really good song.
And I really like the like synthy vibe to that and everything. And I really like Trade Mistakes, and I really like Nearly Witches.
Nearly Witches is so underrated.
Yeah.
I love that song so much.
It's such a good song.
It's really good. I also really like what's it fucking called? It has like one of those it's on Pretty Odd. It's fuck. It's
I need a little more than that, other than it's
on the sun or something like that.
Yeah.
No, I really, really like that song. That song really, really resonates with me on a deep and spiritual level. Makes me sad, but it's really good. Let's see, another one of my favorites. Oh, LA DVT. Good
great
bumpy song. Good poppy song. Hold on, you wanna? I'm gonna let the dog out real quick.
I got it.
You got it. No, yeah, LA DVT. Good song, bumping song. Great song.
Bumpin'.
Oh, That Green Gentleman.
Oh yeah, I always forget about that song. That song is
9 in the
so
Afternoon.
good.
9 in the Afternoon is another really,
Well,
really good song.
yeah, of course.
Drugs.
That's that whole album. It's just like the Beatles.
And drugs.
Yes.
Yeah, Panic. They're good.
Yeah.
Just kind of fuck Brendan.
Yeah.
Not kind of a poopy person.
Yeah, they're also one of the bands that I've seen. Like, I've seen them a lot. I've seen them like 3 times.
I've seen them more than that.
No, I've seen them like I've seen them.
Because I saw you twice with you.
Yeah, and then I saw it once with
someone else,
different friend.
Yeah.
And you know, of whatever you want to say about Brendan as a person or whatever, he is a hell of a performer.
Oh my god, yeah.
He sounds exactly the same live as he does in studio. Like, he could go on stage and just like play the album and it would sound the same. Like, he is a really, really fucking good performer.
When he doesn't showboat.
Yeah.
With his over-singing.
He'll like over-sing a lot, and he'll like hit high notes like in songs that they're not even there, and it's like too much. It's like, dude,
that was the last
relax.
time I saw him, and it was just like, oh wow, I don't care. Stop.
It was like a little much, and I was like, all right, chill. Yeah, but that is another thing I'll say, is that they were like a really, really fucking good band to see live, because they were like he's a really good performer.
Mm-hmm.
Still, as far as I know, kind of a shitty person, but I really don't know too heavily on the allegations.
Yeah. No, I just know there's been things, but I don't know.
Yeah,
exactly.
I don't know the whole. I don't know everything about it, because I was never really in like the fandom side of things with them.
Me neither.
I kind of just listened to the music, and then I heard stuff, and I was like, oh, okay,
yeah,
great.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Panic's good.
Yeah, good music.
Good.
Last
good
album
music.
Wasn't great, but
no, last album wasn't great, but everything else was good.
Yeah.
Was at least on the good scale.
Okay, you wanna go with your next choice?
My turn.
Yeah.
Okay, I got 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 5 more.
Okay.
I will go with. Fuck. You know
Okay, I think we need to take a slight intermission because I really, really have to pee.
Okay, intermission time.
Slight intermission. And we're back.
After a very short intermission. So we got done talking about Panic.
Yeah, also, I want to apologize for my squeaky ass door. I know that it picks up because it has in previous episodes.
Yeah.
We've tried putting WD-40 on it, and it does absolutely nothing. So I apologize for that.
Just get a new door.
Not again.
Not again. Oh, yeah, not again. So we're done. We were talking about Panic. So I'm going to bring up another single artist that we both really like. Okay. At least that we haven't listened. I don't know if you've listened to him in a while, but we saw him in concert, and we've only seen him in concert once, and boy howdy was the trip. Mac DeMarco.
Okay.
Mac DeMarco is a very fun artist. I wouldn't say like I don't know if I have much to talk about Mac DeMarco because he's just like I listen to him. I'm not like diehard fan or anything.
Yeah.
Like a lot of these people in this, I'm just like, yeah, I like him. I listen to him.
Right.
But Mac DeMarco's fun. He's a goofball. He's a weird dude. I don't really know, like, I forgot the albums. There's
hang on, I'll look.
Okay,
because I'm gonna have to like
Rock and Roll Nightclub is like his first one, and then there's like this. Okay, you got it.
Yeah, I'm getting it up. I'm getting it. Okay,
right.
So we got Rock and Roll Nightclub, 2, Salad Days, another one, This Old Dog, and Here Comes the Cowboy.
Oh, I forgot about this. Here Comes the Cowboy.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, that album wasn't. It was okay.
Yeah, it was okay.
Yeah, but oh what no, yeah, he's fun. He's like a lo-fi artist that goes with his genre goes by the name of jizz jazz. It's kind of something you gotta really experience for yourself.
Yeah.
It's such a weird genre. I just can't even describe it. But he's good. His songs are wild and like slow.
Yeah.
Also sad in a way. He doesn't know his dad. There's a couple songs about him not knowing his dad.
Right.
It's pretty sad. There's let's see, my favorite song. Let's see, what would my favorite song be by Mac DeMarco? See, there's another one which is really good.
Yes, that is a good song.
Chamber of Reflection, which I think was his hit, quote unquote.
I think his hit was My Kind of Woman, actually.
Oh no, it was My Kind of Woman. That's
Yeah.
a good one. I think my favorite song though is European Vegas.
Oh yeah, that's
Taking
a good
it
song.
back to
Yeah.
his first album.
Taking it back to Rock and Roll Nightclub.
Yeah, fucking wow, I just said the name of it and I forgot it.
European Vegas.
Yeah, European Vegas is such a good song. And the music video is really cool too because it's like Wes Anderson.
Oh yeah.
I'm taking a sippy of my energy drink.
Mhm.
But no, that song's really good. Another one's really good. Everything off of This Old Dog is great.
Yeah, that's a good album.
That album is like all good songs.
Yeah.
Like, there's no
Oops,
bad
all
songs.
bangers.
Oops, all bangers. And then there's Here Comes the Cowboy, which had like one song.
Yeah, I had like one song that I was like, yeah, that's a good song, and that's pretty much
and the
it.
title song was not good.
Yeah.
It's just Here Comes the Cowboy for like 5 minutes. It's like, all right, is that all? But yeah. You got anything to say about Mac DeMarco? Very brief conversation about Mac DeMarco.
Well, I mean, I think my favorite song Chamber of Reflection, or Ode to Viceroy. I really like both of those.
Ode to Viceroy.
Yeah, I really like both of those songs. I like the like sort of like dreary sounding guitars and stuff, and the like psychedelic sort of synth influence and stuff. Like I like that shit. That's good shit.
No, I agree.
He's also another artist that has allegations.
Yeah.
I
forgot about that.
Yeah, I don't know. It's another one of those ones I don't really know too much about. I don't know about you.
I've heard it's like he's got allegations and people are like, oh, what are they? And we're like, I don't know. It's like, cool. That doesn't help me.
Yeah, no, I don't know, but I do know that he does have allegations.
I literally
don't know. I don't know.
Everything
much about
I've looked
it.
at, people are like, I don't know, does he? And people are like, supposedly, it's like, all right, that doesn't help.
Yeah, it's like that
whatever
does not
it is.
help me at all.
So
But,
very brief on Mac DeMarco because he's like, I like him, but he's not like top tier.
Yeah,
like some of the other ones.
I do. Mac DeMarco is really good as like kind of an artist to kind of just have on.
Yeah.
Like we had him on like the sleep playlist.
Yeah, we have a sleep playlist that we just like fall asleep to. So yeah.
Yeah.
Mac DeMarco, good band or good artist, crazy music.
Yes.
Wacky dude.
Yes.
What's your next one?
I
I don't think we have any more. No, we do not have any more crossing ones.
don't know, maybe.
No, we don't, because all
Okay.
mine are like are like ones that I listen to.
Okay. All right. Well, in that case, I'll probably go with another one of the ones that I kind of like. I've seen them live like once.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Also, I've seen 21 Pilots live as well.
Oh yeah,
We saw 21 Pilots live
we
a
did see
couple
them
years
on
ago.
Pilots live. They were
And they
great.
were also a really good live show.
Mhm.
And so yeah, when we went to this show, we went with another not 21 Pilots, but the band I'm about to talk about. We went with another friend of ours, and it was an interesting experience.
What show?
I'm getting to it. And the opening act, I know you really liked.
Oh.
Yeah, and that's the
fuck.
Neighborhood.
Oh my God! No, I'm adding him. What? No.
Well, yeah, you can just go on like a side tangent about
Yeah.
Field Medic if you want.
Yeah, I'll go on Field Medic when you're done talking about
Okay.
the Neighborhood.
Just do a little side
Also, I'm
tangent.
gonna grab the charger real quick. So if there's some noise, I apologize.
Okay.
Go ahead, keep talking though.
Yeah, the Neighborhood is a good band. I like them a lot. I feel like they're kind of in the same, like that they were kind of like also in that whole like indie golden ratio of like 2014 Tumblr.
Yeah, I
It was
agree.
like them and Arctic Monkeys and like a few other people, and I like pretty much all of that shit anyway. Um, but yeah, I really like the Neighborhood. I think they're a good band. I wouldn't say that they're like they're not like as good as Arctic Monkeys in my opinion. Like Arctic Monkeys is definitely better, but I do genuinely still really like the Neighborhood, and I like a lot of the music that they put out. Um,
Mm.
yeah, I think they had a Tommy Wiseau in one of their music videos. That was
Oh
cool.
my god, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
They did have no, because he directed it too. Remember?
Yeah, and he was in it.
I forgot that he was in that music video.
Yeah. I was like,
Was that
that's
in one of
fucking
their
cool.
albums? I haven't heard
What do
that
you
song.
mean?
I haven't heard that song in a while.
Yeah, that's Scary Love. It was from
Scary Love.
Was that self-titled?
Self-titled. Is that song that old?
No,
Oh, okay.
it's not.
Did they
'Cause
just
I
like
think they put
skip
out
a few and then they're like,
Yeah,
oh,
because
we're
I
gonna
think they put out
Neighborhood?
a self-titled like later on.
That's weird.
I'm looking it up.
Okay.
I have not listened to their like newest album.
Yeah.
I haven't heard
Yeah.
what fucking okay. Yeah, no, it was like yeah. So it was technically it wasn't on a real album. They kind of released 3 EPs around the same time, and one of them was self-titled, and that's the one that it was on. But it was self-titled, Hard to Imagine, and guess that's it.
Oh.
Spotify doesn't help me because they just
Oh.
put it all together as one album.
Oh, thanks, Spotify.
But yeah, no, that's kind of what that was. It was like a mishmash of like a few EPs that were released around the same time.
Yeah.
And that's what that was on. But
Mhm.
yeah, no, that's a good song. Wiped Out is easily my favorite album of theirs. I really, really like Wiped Out.
Mhm.
That's a good album. My favorite song.
I wish
feel
I
like
could
it's a
say
little
more
harder.
because I don't listen to the Neighborhood. I went once because I'm like, oh, they're good. Like, they were good. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
were good. But I was like, cool, I know like one of these songs. I know like Sweater Weather and that's it. I know others. I just like, I can't think of them right now. I really just can't think of them right now.
I really like I like the song Wiped Out as well. It's on the album, and I like Noise from the Neighborhood EP.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are probably my favorites out of all of them. And you know, I'm bi, so you know, you gotta like Sweater Weather.
Yeah, it's the bi anthem.
It's the bi anthem. I don't know why.
I really don't know
I
either.
really don't know why, but it is, and I'll claim it because I like that song anyway,
good
and
song.
I am bi. So
Almost knocked the computer over. Yeah, no, that's, I don't know why it's the bi anthem, but I guess it is.
it is for some reason,
Mm-hmm.
but yes, the Neighborhood's
Neighborhood's
good.
good. I'll go on my really short tangent and then I'll bring up my next one.
Mm-hmm.
But the very short tangent that the guy who opened for the Neighborhood, his name is Field Medic. He is a very, very, very small artist. Like his hit song has like 100,000 views on YouTube.
Yeah.
And his Spotify is even less. like he's really good. Like he strikes that chord like with like emo and like folk and all that just perfectly wrapped up.
Yeah.
Just to like he has such sad songs, but he also manages to be so relatable, and like literally all of his songs I like vibe with, even though I think he's like a big stoner and I'm not really a big stoner.
Right.
But I just like vibe with all of his songs so much.
Yeah. There's vibing music.
Yeah. He wrote this. He's actually on TikTok, and he wrote this song that is, I think, literally called "I Wrote This Song for Whenever I Have a Panic Attack."
Yeah.
And it was like, I don't think it was trending on TikTok because TikTok is personalized,
Of course.
and I just get that because that makes sense. But no, yeah, he wrote that song, and it's just like him talking to himself, trying to calm down. And I'm like, I like that. That's really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my side tangent on Feel Medic. He's good. Please give him a listen. He deserves the love. He's such an underrated artist.
Right.
He's so good. But my next one I'll actually bring up is since you brought out a band that I don't really listen to at all.
Yeah.
Like ever.
Yeah.
I'll bring out an artist or band that I like and I grew up with and I pretty much listen to only, and you've pretty much never heard any of their songs.
Right.
That is Switchfoot.
Yeah.
I grew up with Switchfoot because my dad is a big Switchfoot fan. I haven't really listened to them like concurrently in like years. I heard their new album and I was like, sounds like Imagine Dragons.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, so I'm like, okay.
That's the route they went. All right.
Yeah. They went the Imagine Dragons route.
Yeah.
But no, they're good. They're a like rock band. They're like they're not even alternative. They're just rock.
Right.
They're like a traditional rock band, and they're like
radio rock.
Yeah, they're radio rock. I mean, one of their songs got into a Narnia movie.
That's random.
Yeah, me and Dad went to go see it in theater. Just like, oh, it's gonna be in the movie. It wasn't.
Oh well.
It was like in the credits,
and
I'm like, oh, okay. But no, Switchfoot's good. They're like Christian, but they're not. Like like if you look in their songs lyrics, you can be like, yeah, I could see that being Christian.
Kind of like 21 Pilots.
Yeah, kind of like 21 Pilots. Which is always weird for me to hear. Like it's true, but it's like oh yeah. But no, Switchfoot, their music can just be like good. They have an album called, I think it's called Hello Hurricane, and it's pretty much like they have a song in there about like fighting against like inequality,
right,
in people of color and stuff like that, and that's fucking cool.
Yeah,
that's really cool. And it's like a fucking heavy rock anthem that's just like, nah, fuck this, just fight for your rights. And I'm like, hell yeah. And then they got Hello Hurricane, which is about like getting over depression and not letting depression take over your life, or is it Jesus? It's like you could see Jesus in there. Oh, it's like, is it depression or is it Jesus? But no, yeah, Switchfoot's good. I grew up with them. Not much to say about them because you haven't heard them like at all.
Yeah, I've never listened to even a single song by them, so I know absolutely nothing.
Very generic. They are
generic. They sound very generic in my opinion, but
if I'm comparing them to Imagine Dragons, that's
not a great sign.
I will say I do prefer I don't remember his name. It's like John or something. Of course his name is John. It's John something.
Yeah.
I think his singing voice is a little more unique and interesting than the guy from Imagine Dragons, who's just like
Dan
bum,
something.
Bum, 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 bum. That's just like how he sings. But no, yeah, I like Switchfoot. They're good. We can move on to something else because.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay, I've got couple of solo artists, and then I've got a couple of bands left. But I feel like I'll go with the solo artists because I've talked about bands more.
Okay.
Lady Gaga.
Yes, Lady Gaga. Queen, we're gay.
Yes. I have listened to her since probably like 2008.
Hell yeah.
Because I remember when Just Dance came out, and I was like, yeah, and I was like in middle school, or like no, I was in late elementary school. And I was like, yeah. And I literally, so I would like I bought like physical copies of her first 3 albums as they came out, because I was like, yeah, Lady Gaga. And then after that, like after Born This Way came out, that came out in 2011, so that was like my last year of middle school. And 2012 was when I started high school, and that's when I was like, oh, I hate pop music. I'm not like other girls. I like metal. I like a Black Veil Brides.
Ooh, oh, that's okay. I was in the same boat too. I was like, I'm sad. I'm going to listen to Black Veil Brides. I relate to them.
I
enough.
like Falling in Reverse.
Icky.
I was like, yeah.
No.
So I was like, no, I don't like pop music, but I have grown out of that for a very long time at this point. I listen to a lot of pop music. I genuinely like pop music, and I don't care. I don't care if it makes me basic or whatever. I would rather be basic than not like other girls.
Yeah, actually, honestly.
Easily. But no, Lady Gaga has always actually been like just genuinely a good artist. Like she makes good music. Like yeah, it's pop music and people are like, "Oh, pop music's shallow." And maybe there are some songs that are kind of like that. But she's always had this like artistic vision that I feel like is really like yeah, kind of unique, but like you can obviously see like the influence from people like Madonna and whatever else, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But I really like the way that she does that. Like her vision, she makes it reality. She's like, this is what I want to do, and then she just does it. And I think that's fucking cool because she just never cared.
No, yeah.
Like
that's like
she
her
was
whole
just
thing.
Like, I'm just gonna do what I want to do, and that's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
And I've always really admired her for that. And she has an incredible voice. Like she has just an actually incredible voice. And people that don't even like her or like her music will agree with that, because they'll hear shit like fucking stuff from like A Star Is Born and be like, okay, yeah, she can actually sing.
Yeah,
because she can fucking sing. She's always been able to sing. She's incredibly talented, and you know, I genuinely also just like her as a person. She seems very like genuine and sweet, and she's also is good at acting. She was really good in A Star Is Born.
Amazing in A Star Is Born.
And also in American Horror Story Hotel.
Oh, I forgot she was in that. Great in that too.
Yes, she was. We Stand the Countess.
Yes, we do.
But yeah, no, I fucking love Lady Gaga. I think her music is always really good. Like I can't really think of a song that I've heard that I'm just like, ew, that's just like a bad song.
No.
She did do a song with R. Kelly, and that was kind of.
Oh, what was that one?
It's called "Do What You Want."
Oh, that hasn't aged well.
So she took it off Spotify, and then she put up like a new version with Christina Aguilera.
Hell yeah!
And I like that one a lot better. The Christina Aguilera one is really good.
Hell yeah!
So yeah, that's much better. But yeah, no, her music is always just really, really great. Honestly, even albums that haven't done as well as other ones, like I feel like since like Born This Way and stuff like since then she hasn't really put out like an album that people have been like, yeah, because Art Pop didn't do great, and then Joanne didn't do great, and Chromatica didn't do great, and those are all still good. Yeah. Those are all still good albums. Favorite song is really, really hard.
I'm gonna be a basic bitch and not Bad Romance for me.
Right, yeah, that's a great song.
That's just a good song.
I really like Bloody Mary. That's a good song.
I don't think I've heard
that. It's
about
Mary Magdalene.
Oh!
There's a lot of, like, religious stuff on Born This Way.
Why? Like,
I don't know.
Not judgmental. It's just like, well, that's weird.
Yeah, you wouldn't think so. I mean, well, she also had Judas on that album. That music video has Norman Reedus.
Yeah, Norman Reedus.
Yeah, and there's a lot of like religious stuff on that album, which is really interesting. But yeah, I mean, I like it. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
I like that song a lot. I like "Marry the Night." That's a good song.
Right.
I like. Man, there's just I feel like it's hard to pick, like,
yeah,
because I could be like, okay, well, I could name like pretty much every song and be like, that's a good song, they're all good songs. She's good. She's great.
Very good.
She's great. Yes.
Yeah, Lady Gaga, good, very good. All right, so after this one, I'll have two more. How many do you have after you do one more?
I have, so you have 3 right now?
I have 3.
I have 4.
All right. Well, I'm going to do another solo artist.
Okay.
My my last solo artist, one I really like and has gotten me through some tough times. I've shown you a couple of his songs. I haven't really listened to him recently, but I know he put out an album and I really should listen to it. But Raleigh Richie.
Yeah, the guy from Game of Thrones.
The guy from Game of Thrones that has no dick.
This man has no dick.
This man has no dick. But no, Raleigh Richie. Oddly enough, I found him through Game Grumps because he was on Game Grumps.
Right.
And he was just like, oh, hey, I do music. And I'm like, oh, you do music? All right, I'll give it a listen. And then I just fell into just a pit of just like his music is amazing. Like his music is really good.
Yeah.
He's like an R&B rap, kind of like in the vein of like Frank Ocean in a way.
Ooh, yeah. Also, I would give an honorable mention to Frank Ocean. He's not on my list, but Frank Ocean is
very good.
Yes, he's very good.
He's a little more like Frank Ocean's a little more like mellow.
Yeah.
Where Raleigh Richie's a little more like he's like he can get like he raps more than like Frank Ocean Frank
Ocean really just kind of sings.
Yeah.
He doesn't really rap.
Where Raleigh Richie I would classify him as a rapper.
He's like the in-between spot between Frank Ocean and Tyler the Creator.
Pretty much, yeah, actually. And he's British. Raleigh Richie is British.
Yeah.
British. Fucking British bottle of water. I'm sorry. That's terrible. But no, he sings a lot about he pretty much sings a lot about the like talented kid burnout pretty much.
Yeah.
Where he's like, "Oh, I did great things," and now I'm like, I don't know what I want to do
damn relate.
Yeah, damn relate. No, because he got popular, and he's really an advocate for like mental health and like celebrities because people don't. He's like a lot of people don't really talk about that.
Right.
There's only a couple people that do it, but all the people that have talked about it has gotten like chastised for it. So he puts it in his music.
Right.
So he's like, hey. This is how I've been feeling because I'm like famous, but that doesn't mean I'm not perfect.
Right.
Or that doesn't mean I'm like perfect because I have issues. I have a lot of deep-seated trauma with that he says in his music, and I really like that about him. He's really not afraid to like put himself out there with like the very sensitive topics that he sings in his songs, like, you know, pretty much like losing his mind or like going like losing himself after like a breakup or like really like struggling growing up pretty much. It's like that's the only person that I've ever really heard do a song about being like, man, I really don't want to grow up. That's scary. And it's like, dude, yeah. There's like a song where he's like, oh yeah, I'm still a kid inside, but now I have to worry about like water bills and like work and stuff, and it scares me. And I'm like, dude, me? That's me. That's literally me. It's like I'm a fucking kid inside, but goddamn, that shit growing up scares me.
It's called trauma.
It is called trauma.
Damn, relate.
Yeah, Raleigh Richie is really good. I know I've shown you like maybe like a few songs.
I know, like I could name a song and that's about it.
Which one?
Is it like Lonely Summer?
Oh yeah, because that was
on
our,
a
like,
sleep
Sleepaway
playlist. Yeah.
No, yeah, that's right. And that song's all right.
That's the only one that I've like heard, because I would like wake up sometimes and it'd be playing and I was like, oh, okay.
I should show you his last album. It's I think it's called Time in a Tree.
Yeah.
It's literally all about like aging and shit,
Yeah.
and like reminiscing about your past, and it's so good.
Yeah.
It's so good, and I relate to it so much.
Yeah.
You know, Raleigh Richie is good. Oh, my favorite song. Probably either You're a Man Now Boy or Sad Boy. Sad Boy's really good. I've been jamming out to that a lot. Heavily relate to both of those except the man and boy part.
Well,
but thematically I relate to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Raleigh Richie, give him a listen. Highly underrated. He's good.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Got one?
Yeah. I'll go with my last solo artist too.
Okay.
Just to round out the solo artists. And that is another one of the 2014 Tumblr staples.
Oh God.
Lana Del Rey.
Lana. Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Lana Del Rey's good.
She was like the staple in 2014 Tumblr.
Oh yeah.
A lot of her lyrics have not aged very well because it's like there'll be like romanticization of things that should not be romanticized.
Oh.
Like a lot of the like older relationships with like younger women type of thing.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, and I know a lot of people would like. Yeah, there was a lot of like romanticization of like there's like she has like a song like about Lolita and stuff like that, and there's
that's right.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Which like I know most of the time for her it's like she's referring to herself as like the younger woman, and she was like 20, so like that's fine, but. Yeah, I feel like it's also a lot on like the fans and stuff like that kind of took that and was like, oh, okay, I want to be like that when you're like 14, and it's like
nope,
do not date a 40-year-old man when you are 14. Don't do that. Do not that. Anything but that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I feel like that's also kind of a lot on them, but there was a lot of like lyrics that I'm like, yeah, and that could have been better.
Yeah.
Like that could have you could have done not that. Like it's really there's also one in a song that I actually generally like, and it was about it's called Ultraviolence, and it was about Jim Morrison and his relationship with his like girlfriend. I can't remember her name, but one of the lyrics in it is he hit me and it felt like a kiss.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
And that is not okay.
No, it did not.
But the thing that I like about Lana is that through like that was a lot earlier in her career, but since then her songwriting has matured substantially. Like even like fucking Anthony Fantano gave one of her more recent albums like an 8.
Good.
So, you know, like it's definitely like matured a lot.
Yeah.
Since then. And yeah, and there's a lot of like themes now about like something that she'd always done was like stuff about like old Hollywood, you know, like she'd make a lot of references to like Marilyn Monroe and Elvis and, you know, stuff like that.
That was her vibe.
Yeah. And since then, like I feel like there's a lot of like themes of like her like aging throughout all of that, you know? Because when she started, she was really young. She was maybe like 18, 20, somewhere in there. But now she's in her mid-30s. So, you know, her mindset is not going to be the same that it was then. And it really shows through her music, and I really do appreciate that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still like some of her older music, even though it like hasn't aged well, because it's like, you know, I listen to it a lot in like that time of like the 2014 2013 Tumblr sphere, because I was really heavy into that scene, and yeah, I still like a lot of her music that probably hasn't aged great, because I was like, oh, I loved this when I was younger and I still love it now because it's like I just listened to it. But I may not agree with some of the themes or lyrics or whatever else.
Right.
But no, I like her. I think she's good. I think she's talented. I feel like there isn't a ton for me to kind of say.
Yeah, it's like everyone knows Lana Del Rey.
Basically, yeah.
She's like a household name at this point, right?
I wouldn't say that.
Oh, okay.
I feel like she's known, especially like she's getting kind of a resurgence on TikTok too.
Oh, good.
I've noticed like a lot of her like music and stuff is getting resurged.
Yeah. What would you say your favorite song is? I have one. I just don't remember the title of it.
I really like, for her newer stuff, I really like Hope is a Dangerous Thing for a Woman Like Me to Have, But I Have It. And
wait,
that's the whole title.
That is the whole... What the fuck?
Yeah.
That's the whole name of the song?
Yes.
Say it again?
Hope is a dangerous thing for a woman like me to have, but I have it.
What the fuck, dude?
It's a really good song.
Is that parentheses?
No.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, if she pulled a fucking Fall Out Boy.
No. And Mariner's Apartment Complex is really good.
Mm-hmm.
You can say yours. I'm still thinking.
Okay, I'm gonna describe the music video. What's the one Well, I mean, Young and Beautiful is like one of my favorites.
Yeah,
that's a
yeah,
good
that's
song.
a great song.
But,
It's for The Great Gatsby.
The Great Gatsby, yeah. What's the one where it's like in the music video is like the teens and they're in the car and they like fly to the moon in their car?
Oh, that's Love.
Yeah, that song I really like.
Yeah.
That song I really, really like.
Yeah, that's a good song.
Yeah.
I like a lot of her older stuff too. Like I said, a lot of the stuff on the Born to Die album is really good. And even the stuff on the Ultraviolence album is really good, even though there's like, you know, questionable lyrics.
Questionable lyrics.
Yeah.
She good.
That's pretty much what I got to say.
She good. She very good. She
Yes.
very old fashioned.
I've heard that she may be like an anti-masker or something though, which is not great.
Oh,
I
that's
don't know about
unfortunate.
that.
Oh, okay.
I don't know very much about it, but yeah, I don't know.
Okay, well, we'll just
So,
leave it at that then.
Yeah, we'll leave it there.
Okay. So I got 2 more. I know you have like 3 more?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I have to.
Well, I got 2 more. Both of them you know. One of them you know a little bit because I talk about them a lot. The last one is relatively new. So I'll talk about the one that you know a little bit about because I've shown you them before. They're a Japanese band.
Yeah.
They're the Pillows. They are really good. I know we're probably gonna say that about. We probably said that about every.
We could literally say that about every. Oh, they're really good.
No, they're good. They're like emo. They're like emo pop. Emo pop with a twinge of like grunge or like pop punk in a way.
Right.
It's like rock, like emo rock, pretty much. Not like Seether or something. I don't know. Not Seether. What's that? Who did fucking what's the fucking name of that song? Dead Man something?
What?
Theory of a Dead Man.
Oh yeah,
Not like Theory of a Dead Man, but like it's like think like flannels and it's like emo pretty much.
Yeah.
I can't really describe the lyrics because they're in Japanese, but my god, they're good because they're from one of my favorite anime, which is FLCL. They did the entire soundtrack for that anime.
Yeah.
And that's how I found them, and they're really good. They're there it is again. They're really good.
They are really good.
But no, they just have that like very like emo twinge and that like classic 90s rock kind of sound.
Yeah.
And I really, really like that. They just sound so authentic. And I think that's what I really like about them is like everything just sounds so like real with them. Like it's not just like it's just like kind of just sounds like noise. They actually sound like a band. Like they sound like you can just hear the individual instruments, which is something that's really hard to find nowadays with rock band or with like just any band really.
Right.
Is you can like be like most of the music just kind of gets lost in just noise. But with them, you can really just be like, yeah, they're a band. I could just feel them when I listen to it, I could just feel them in see them in like a venue or like a very small venue.
Right.
Yeah. I don't really know what else to say about them because they're Japanese and it's kind of hard to describe foreign music, but they're really good. There it is again.
They're really good.
But yeah, just
you have a favorite song?
Yeah. Forgot about that. Favorite songs. Just forgot about that. A song called Funny Bunny. It's like a very slow kind of vibey jam that just kind of like it's sad. Like I can't describe the lyrics. It's in Japanese, but it's just like it's such a nice song and it's just such a calming song. And I listen to it every time I need to relax because it's just like a very soothing song. But yeah, it's called Funny Bunny. It's really good. Yeah. I don't know what else to say about them. They're in Japanese. I can't really describe lyrics. It's like, say Japanese stuff.
Yeah.
They're good. Check them out.
They're really good.
They're really good. There it is again. All right. I got one more. I know you got like
I have two
more.
No. You shouldn't have one more. You should have. That doesn't make any sense.
I do have one more.
Okay, well I have 3.
You have 3 more?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, how do you want to do this?
Okay, well I'll go.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, so this next band that I'm gonna talk about, the singer is a literal, like, awful person.
Oh, I know who this is.
He is actually just terrible. He is racist and
Mm-hmm.
gross.
Yeah.
But, the Smiths,
The Smiths are really good.
they're a good band.
But fuck Morrissey.
Also, there's a lot of dude bros that really like the Smiths that are, like, the same kind of guys that are like, oh man, Pulp Fiction.
Actually, yeah.
So yeah, no, I don't like that either. But I do like the music. I like the lyrics a lot, and I like the instrumentals are really good. Like they do sound good. I hate Morrissey though. I absolutely fucking hate Morrissey.
Oh yeah. Morrissey's a disgusting
garbage human being.
Throw him out with the rest.
Yeah, literally. Absolute garbage. But the Smiths are a good band as a whole, other than fucking Bitch Boy.
Bitch Boy Morrissey.
Yeah. Yeah, I really like I don't know, I don't really necessarily have a favorite album, so I feel like it's kind of hard to say.
I can't even name one. I can name songs.
Probably, I guess if I had to pick, it'd probably be The Queen is Dead.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good album. Yeah, I think. I know it's like literally the most normie answer, but How Soon Is Now is a really great song.
The guitar
in that song is incredible.
Yes.
It's literally incredible. And I have to look.
Didn't they also do Asleep or something?
Yeah, that's a great song.
That's a really sad song.
Yeah, they played that in Perks.
I
Being
know.
A Wallflower.
They played it like 4 times, right?
And yeah, something like that.
It's like, oh my goodness, we get it. You're depressed, my guy.
You ever just get so depressed you just listen to the same Smith song on repeat?
Yeah, actually. Bro, same.
That's what happened.
Bro, relate.
Okay, hang on. This is kind of a side tangent. I'm looking on Spotify right now.
Yeah.
So I went to my like songs, and they have like these categories at the top now.
What the fuck? Oh, that's so cool. Wait, one of them say silly?
Yeah, probably because like I have Weird Al on here.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
That's really cool.
So you can be like, I want to listen to this vibe.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
So cool.
That's so cool.
I'm trying to remember like songs.
Yeah.
I mean, I really like The Queen is Dead, the song.
Mm-hmm.
Hand in Glove, I really like. Big Mouth Strikes Again is really good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I really, really like Please, Please, Please Let Me Get What I Want. That's the song that has like the mandolin in it.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a really fucking good song.
Yeah,
there's a lot of really good songs. Even though Morrissey is a garbage person.
He's a garbage person. Throw him away.
Yes.
Literally throw his body in the trash. Get someone new.
Yes, exactly. There's a reason they broke up.
Yep. And aren't getting back.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the Smiths.
All right. Well, I got one more. I don't know how we always manage.
Yeah, it's always like one off.
I don't understand how we manage to do that. Whoops. So I'm gonna talk about a band that I've recently found that I absolutely love. I've shown you like one song, but I need to show you more because they're so good. They're a ska band, and they're called We Are the Union. And they just released their first album.
Yeah.
And the first album is about their lead singer, who is a trans woman.
Oh, yeah.
And her kind of life as a trans woman. And they are so... It's queer ska. What's not to love about that? That's just me.
Right.
That's just me, is queer ska. That's just me. So, like, I really like them a lot. They're really recent. I found them really recently. Like, their album came out like 2 months ago, and I found them really recently. They're one of my favorite songs by them is it's called Boys Will Be Girls. And I mean, just listening to that title, it's just like, clearly it's about being trans. And like the lyrics are like, boys will be girls, girls will be boys, and everyone else in between will get what they need. It's just like, yeah, fuck yeah, that's so good. I love that. They're a ska band, and I'm a sucker for ska.
Yeah.
Ska's like my favorite genre. I can never get enough ska, but sadly, there's not a lot of ska
Right.
because it's pretty much dead at this point.
Yeah, it kind of is.
It's kind of coming back, but not like heavily.
I think it'll be a little bit while until we get like a big musical resurgence of the 90s, because I feel like right now it's like 80s and disco.
Oh yeah, 80s and disco.
80s and disco.
It'll be another 10 years before ska comes back.
Yeah.
Yep. No, yeah, they're good. Their album just came out. It's called I don't remember what it's called. But they're called We're the Union.
Yes.
And they're really good. It's like morbid something. It's really similar to like the most recent Pup album.
Mm-hmm.
It's like because their album's called Morbid Stuff, and it's like Morbid Thoughts or something like that.
Yeah.
But no, highly recommend We Are the Union. They are so underrated.
Yeah.
Ska, man, they're good.
Mm-hmm.
Go listen to We Are the Union. They're good.
So I'm probably just gonna cut one of mine for time.
Okay, what was the one you cut?
Moose Blood.
Oh, well, they're good.
Yeah, they're good. Blush is really good, but I really like what the hell is the name of that album? Fucking.
Oh, the one with the fire.
Yeah.
Oh fuck! What is the name of that one?
Damn it! I have to look again.
It's all good. It's all
I am
good.
very spacey today.
No,
I feel
I'm
very
the same.
all over the place.
I went to bed at like 6 o'clock, so I get that. I woke up and I was like, I looked outside and I was like, oh god, there's the sun.
It's also we're dealing with a lot of smoke from like fires in our area, and it's not helping anything.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
I will actually do this moment to say thank you guys so much for watching. This isn't the end of the episode, but I'll just say thank you so much for watching.
Mm-hmm.
And remember to like, subscribe, share this with your friends, your family, maybe share it with your cat. We've got cats. We've got one in here right now. His name is Mr. Jack. He's a very nice kitty. Remember, like, subscribe, hit the bell. I know it's useless. It's like subscribing twice, but you know, it gets us more. It gets us more views. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. What you got?
So the album was "I'll Keep You in Mind from Time to Time."
Keep you in mind from time to time. That's what it was. I knew it was something wrong.
My favorite song is probably "Shimmer" off of Blush, and I really like "Gum."
Yeah, I really like that Gum. I really like that song. No, what's your?
And okay, so my last artist.
Yeah.
Is another one of those artists that I've listened to for a really long time.
Yeah.
And. And that's My Chemical Romance.
Fuck yeah, My Chemical Romance. Hell yeah.
They have never put out bad music.
Yeah, agree.
Ever. All of their music is fucking S tier, dude.
Perfect. How many albums did they have? Did they pass the perfect 5?
Okay, hang on.
Oh my god.
I think they're like... they might have, actually.
I think they have the one off.
Bullets, 3 Cheers for Sweet Revenge, fucking... Black Parade.
Danger Days?
Yeah, Danger Days. I think that's it. I think they only have 4.
They're one off.
Well, they're back now, so...
Wait, what? They're back?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What? Bitch, when?
They came back like a couple years ago. They're like, oh yeah, we're going to start touring, and then COVID.
Oh, that's right.
And then,
Were they going to put out new music?
Yeah.
What? I didn't know they were going to put out new music. I thought they were just touring.
That's what I've heard, yeah.
Oh, I guess that one guy. Who was it? The guy was it a guy from like One Direction or something? Is like, oh man, I heard My Chemical Romance like practicing or something.
Yeah. It was fucking like I can't remember who it was, but yeah, I know you're. I know.
No, MCR has never put out a bad song or album.
Their entire career is just oops all bangers.
Oops all bangers.
And it's also like I feel like it's fucking actually impossible to choose a favorite album out of all of them because they're all really really good.
Black Parade. it's only Black Parade. Like Black Parade is just perfection.
Yeah, but 3 Cheers for Sweet Revenge is fucking amazing, and so is fucking Danger Days, and fucking like.
But Black Parade.
Bullets. The only issue I have with Bullets is honestly just like the mixing could be a little bit better.
Other than that, though.
Yeah, other than that, it's like amazing. The mixing could be slightly better.
Yeah, but But Black Parade, though.
Are you fucking normie?
Yeah.
What are you fucking gay?
Yeah. Black Parade is so good, dude.
Yeah,
With,
and
its
they're
story-
all
yeah.
they're all concept albums too.
Yeah, and like the storytelling.
Look at that, another lore.
A what?
Another band with lore.
Yep, another band with lore.
Yeah, no, the fucking story for Black Parade is amazing.
Yeah.
No,
No, all their albums are great. Are like
yes,
perfect.
Yes.
And I can't even pick a favorite song. They're all.
Yeah, I can't really even pick a favorite song either, because I'm like, I'll be like, oh yeah, this song, and then I'll be like, oh wait, no, this song. Literally, it'll just be me going through every song, because they're all so fucking good.
Oh my god, can I tell you about something that's actually really funny?
What?
So when I was younger, I had no way to get music on my phone.
Yeah.
So I would just download it from this like app I got, which was a long time ago.
Yeah.
And I didn't know was technically illegal. But my God, me trying to find parentheses was infuriating.
That's when you just use YouTube to MP3.
I didn't know how to do that back then. I was a stupid kid. My God, I was like, I can't find this fucking song because it just like you had to be perfect with the name.
Yeah.
So I had to be like, okay, how many nas are in the first na, and how many nas are in the parentheses?
Yep.
No, that's a really good song.
It is, yeah.
That's like the only song I've heard from that album. Actually, no, that's not true because you've shown me other songs. I just don't remember them.
Yeah, no, it's a great album. They're all great albums.
Yeah.
My Chemical Romance is great. I feel like everybody already kind of knows
My Chemical Romance is the alternative GOAT.
Yeah, actually. No, like they're just fucking great. Yeah. I feel like I just keep saying that they're just great. They're really great.
They're really good.
They're really good.
They're really good.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like there isn't much that I can even say because, you know, the music is just amazing.
Yeah.
All around. Like, I like the concepts. I like the lyrics, the instrumentals, everything. And like I said, I've never heard a song that I'm just like, wow, that song was awful. Like, I could say that for some of the bands on my list, but I can't say that for them.
Literally, My Chemical Romance is like clean, perfect record.
Yeah, so thus far, unless they put out something that's absolute garbage, but
impossible.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
That's
because
not
I just
possible.
Because I don't know. I feel like there's always a lot of care and effort that they put into their music.
Yeah.
And that's why they were like, yeah, we're gonna like, you know, go our separate ways so we can all kind of do different things that we want to do. And, you know, you can kind of notice, like, I think all of them had like separate music careers outside of My Chemical Romance.
Yeah.
Had like different bands or solo music, whatever else. And it's like you can kind of see what direction each one of them wanted to take their stuff. And it's like
Gerard went more like poppy.
Yeah, he went more like the Danger Days sort of route.
And Frank went like metal. And
he had a metal band, and then Frank, I think, has had like the most bands out of everybody. He's had like 6 bands.
What the fuck? Are you serious?
Something like that. He's had a lot of bands.
The only thing I've seen from Frank is like that really like I haven't listened to it, but that like YouTube thumbnail where he's just like drenched in blood.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And I'm like, bro, you good?
Yeah, so. No, he's had like so many different fucking musical projects, dude.
Yeah.
And then Gerard also working on like literal comics.
Yeah, comics and TV shows.
And the Umbrella Academy.
Batman.
Yeah, dude. There was a Danger Days comic. I read like a copy of that I got once, like years ago.
Good.
It was pretty good. I don't think it ever really went anywhere, but it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, fucking My Chemical Romance is like the GOAT, dude.
Yeah, you just can't.
It's the alternative GOAT.
Yeah, it's just you can't rate it. It's just perfect.
Yeah.
They're just a perfect band.
Yeah. I don't really have much to say because it's like I feel like.
And whoever says otherwise can fight me in a Denny's parking lot.
Literally.
But yeah, we've been going for about 2 hours.
All right.
I think that's gonna wrap up
Yeah.
our
Episode 4.
Episode 4 of the Just Can't Talk podcast. I'd like to say again, thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to like, subscribe, and hit the bell, even though, it's stupid. It's like subscribing twice. Remember to share this on social media. Share it with your friends, your family. Maybe show it to your pets. They might like it. We have cats here. They seem to be quiet a lot of the time. But
it's the only time they're quiet.
The only time they're quiet. But thank you guys so much for watching. And we'll see you on the next episode. Goodbye and good night.
Good night.